to my channel, Grace with Books. Today I'm going to be starting a weekend reading vlog. It's been a hot second since I vlogged and I really miss it. I really love reading with you guys and taking you along on the journey of whatever I am reading that weekend, so I'm super excited to start these up again. As you can see, I am back at school, but in a different apartment. So I think I've explained the situation in the past. I'm just going to do so very quickly for those who don't know. But I was supposed to be abroad last fall, so I had to find housing on campus really quickly, but I already had this apartment set up for the spring, so I was only in that other apartment for one semester and then I had to move all of my stuff over here. So we are in the process of getting this room set up. I kind of have my bed and filming area already done, but I will be doing some decor stuff this weekend, so you will get to see it and hopefully you will see a tour. I'm super excited for this vlog because I am reading a very anticipated book of mine, and that would be The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by Victoria Schwab. Now, I didn't really know what book I was going to read this weekend for this vlog. You guys voted on Instagram for this one, so I hope you enjoy this process and my thoughts about it. I've already started it. I'm about 4 chapters in, just kind of getting introduced to the characters and the plot of the book. It's very lyrical writing. It's very sad from what I can tell. I have decided to annotate it, so you will see colored markings come up eventually in the book. But yeah, I've mostly heard really good things about this one, so I'm super excited to get more into the meat of the story. I totally forgot to explain what this was about. I kind of just assumed everyone knew what this was about, but for those who don't know what The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue is about, it is about a girl named Addie who made a deal with the devil or something like that to live forever, but there is a catch that everyone she ever meets in her very long life will forget about her. So Addie is kind of going through the centuries alone with no lasting connections, and we kind of just follow her through this journey. Anyway, I'm super excited to continue with this book. As I said, I'm not that far in, but I'm enjoying it so far. Today is Friday and I've already finished my class and my work for the week. I'm in kind of a January term. My school has like a month semester where you take one class for 4 weeks and you get 4 credits, so it's really intense, but it's also really good in helping getting your credits done. So I am taking a mental illness and film class this semester and I'm really enjoying it. We are watching films and kind of commenting and looking at how different types of media portray mental illness. So very interesting to me as someone who does have anxiety and panic disorder. So it's a really interesting class. So we will be watching one of the movies for class this weekend at some point for work. But today I am done with everything I need to do, so I kind of just want to make some tea and read more of this book because, as I said, I'm not that far into it, but I'm super intrigued by it. And yeah, that is everything, so let's get started. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. Good morning, you guys. Happy Saturday. As you can see, I've already gotten up and gotten dressed and had my breakfast. But before I get started with everything I have to do today, I thought I would give you guys a little update on The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. So last night I got up to page 160 in the book, which puts me at, I think it was like 44% on Goodreads. And I stopped right at the part 3 marker. I'm not sure how many parts this book has, but I've made it to part 3. I am really enjoying this book so far. I love how it alternates between Addie's past and her present. I love the character development we are seeing. I love everyone who comes in and out of her lives, and I think the way she describes her immortality is just so beautiful and sad. We also see that she has had some more interactions with the devil who kind of placed this blessing slash curse on her. Is it horrible that I'm like in love with him? He's like evil incarnate, but I am obsessed with him. So that says a lot about me. But yeah, I just think it's a beautiful and sad story, and I'm not quite sure the direction it's going in. I don't know what the main, I guess, action of this book will be. It's a lot of setup right now. It's a lot of explaining the past and kind of going through the motions in the present. So I don't really know how this book will end up, but I'm excited to find out. So today is a pretty relaxing day. I don't have a bunch to do, just some homework for class I'd like to get done. I would like to go on a long walk just because it was really gross yesterday, so I didn't get out that much, and I'd love to actually exercise a bit today. So I'm planning on walking to the mail center to pick up a package and back. So, you know, just like a few little administrative things I need to get done today, and then of course reading. If I get lucky, I will find time in today to take some bookstagram photos because I'm almost running out of the ones that I pre-took at home before coming back. So hopefully that'll be on the list somewhere, but we will see about it. But yeah, just to sum it up, I really love Addie LaRue. It's really living up to the hype for me right now, and I'm hoping to be productive today. So let's see how well that goes.
Take my hand and hold it tight. Look at the paintings, I'll be your guide. Don't stop looking in my eyes. Are you cold? Do you want to sit down? I've been here a million times, so I know my way around. Don't stop looking at me now. I know you don't care.
Hey guys, so I just quickly wanted to pop on here with an update for Addie LaRue. I got to the 50% mark, and V.E. Schwab just kind of threw in this major plot twist that I kind of saw coming, but not really, and I absolutely love it because it gives me more of a sense of the direction this book is taking. V.E. Schwab has kind of expertly weaved sadness and hope together for the tone of this book, and is kind of sending this message that life is precious and is something to not waste. So I am very much obsessed with it. I think it'll be a really great second half of the book, at least I hope so. But yeah, I am really enjoying it, and I cannot wait to see what else happens. Because we still have like a good 200 pages left of this book, so do I know like everything that's gonna happen? Like, I know, obviously not, and I don't even know how this book will end, but I know the direction better. So I really love that. I swear to God, the weather has been so weird today. Just a little bit ago it was snowing, and I showed you guys a clip of it, but now it is blue skies and sunshine, so I really don't understand. North Carolina is weird, y'all. Anyway, right now I have to watch a movie for my mental illness and film class. We are watching Prozac Nation, so I need to take some notes on that while I'm watching, and then we will kind of decide what the rest of the day will be. It is only 3 o'clock right now. It feels like this day has gone on forever, but I feel like that's usually how weekends are. I'm hoping to give you guys a tour of my room tomorrow just because it's a mess right now with like everything out from reading and studying. So tomorrow I will give you guys the grand tour of my little space. But yeah, that's really it for right now. So I'm gonna go take some notes and then we will continue reading. Good morning, you guys, and happy Sunday. I did not update at all after my last one yesterday. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure after I watched the movie, I took a nap. I really don't remember. And then I had dinner with my roommates. But the good news is I got very far into The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Not quite done, but almost. I'm on page 324, about 75% through the book, so it is completely doable that I finish this today. I have been annotating as I go, and I'm actually finding that I'm really enjoying annotating this book just because there's so many interesting things at work here. I do understand people's critiques that it is a little bit slow-paced and a little bit without a plot, because I'm definitely getting that sense as I near the end of the book, and I'm like, well, what's actually gonna happen at the end of this book? But besides those few small critiques, I am really enjoying it and I'm really enjoying Addie's story. I think I'm gonna give a much more in-depth review at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But right now, I finally want to give you guys a tour of my room because while it is not perfect in any way, shape, or form, I think it is in a good place that I am ready to show it to you guys. And then it's a really nice day outside, so I thought we could go outside and read and talk and hopefully finally finish Addie LaRue. So let's get started with that tour. So this is kind of the view as you walk into my room. The bathroom is right here. Hi guys. I have a little hang up for my masks and I have a little rose water infuser from Bath and Body Works. And then I just have some hooks over here for my purses and bags and a yoga mat, which is just randomly there. Over here on my drawer is my phone, which I forgot to move, but I have like my jewelry, some hand sanitizer, and a few other knickknacks, a coloring book over here. Then we have my closet, which I'm not gonna open because it's a mess, and my desk setup. I'm really happy with my desk setup actually. I have my Mappleful poster there. I hung the Ivies as you saw before, and I just have all my bullet journal stuff over here, my monitor, my actual bullet journal. I'm actually currently trying to plan my February plan with me, so that's what I'm working on right now. Over here we have my calendar on the wall and my bed. I love my bed setup. I love these colors. It's the same as last year. I have my hanging lights and my photos of all my friends there. And then I kind of have a little reading corner. You see my tiny little bookshelf. I am planning on getting a bigger one, so stay tuned for that. But right now I just have this tiny little cart, my bedside table, and some posters up here. I actually designed these posters. I designed them on Canva, and I actually did make that string heart. I did get all those materials from Michael, so everything on this wall I actually made. But yeah, that is the basic tour of my room. So I have just finished The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I am so excited to talk about it because I really enjoyed this book. Going into this book, I definitely thought it was going to be overhyped, but I totally understand why so many people love this book. I loved this book. I am not sure quite yet what I'm going to rate it. I will probably decide that later today or tomorrow. So if you want to know what I ended up rating it, please check out my Goodreads because I will probably have it there, or it'll be in my January wrap-up. Now, I want to be as non-spoilery as possible when talking about this book, so if I'm a little vague at times, that is why, just bear with me. But I really enjoyed it. I totally understand when people say that this book is slow. I definitely got that sense, but I find that most books with lyrical and descriptive writing tend to be slow, and I didn't mind it in this book. I thought it fit the story very well because this isn't really an action-driven story. This is not a plot-driven story. This is a character-driven story, and we are really watching Addie through the ages kind of discover her place as she wanders aimlessly through the centuries, and we see her kind of grieve the fact that she is alone, but also just constantly curious about the world, and it's an interesting mix, that is. I loved watching her interactions with the devil character Luke in this book. I thought their relationship developing over the centuries was really interesting, and I hope to go more in depth on that in my Goodreads review, as I tend to, but I loved their relationship. And what I really loved about this book was how the ending works, because I think the ending fit the story so perfectly and everyone kind of got the ending that they deserved. The book kind of ends with this air of being unfinished. It doesn't have a satisfying ending, but in this case, I think that's okay because, as we know, Addie is immortal and lives on, so there really isn't a good place to end this book. You kind of just have to stop it somewhere, and the reader just has to know that there is more, but we don't get to know that. All we get to know is Addie's past and her present up to a point, and I didn't hate that actually. I thought it was very realistic in the way that the story was going, and I think V.E. Schwab just wrote a really beautiful book. So I am super happy that I picked this up. Like, I am so ecstatic that I got to document my reading of this book. I think that is so special, and one of my favorite things about doing reading vlogs is just kind of getting to look back on them and seeing myself go through the motions of reading a new favorite book. So yeah, that was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Thank you guys so much for coming on this weekend reading vlog with me. I love doing vlogs. I love getting to talk to you guys. Please let me know down below what you guys would like to see me read for my next vlog. Also let me know what are some recent favorites of yours. What have you read recently that you've enjoyed? I would love to know. And that is it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell to get updates on when I post. I post every single week, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!